let's explain what we are drinking again. What we're drinking. A double dry hop New England IPA, Cloud Candy, from the mighty Squirrel Brewing Company. Waltham, Mass.
This is Derek Christeler.
Derek Christeler.
Call him Sensei.
Prost.
Wade Garrett.
Prost.
But that was just such a quick version of what we
Yeah, it was
the best damn cooler in the business.
Yeah. Just throwing words out that we use.
I'm not the best cooler. Wade Garrett's
the best cooler. I'm not the best. Wade Garrett's getting old. That's one of my favorite. Like,
so
back
good.
And forth. I love that movie.
Yeah, Roadhouse.
I got a
Roadhouse.
up on that.
Bad. Good.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Best bad.
Swayze,
Yes.
Roadhouse is one of those ones I haven't watched.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott's great.
Sam Elliott's in that movie?
Oh yeah,
Garrett.
that's who I mentioned.
I haven't seen the movie.
You've never seen
my
Roadhouse?
goodness.
It's on my list because of how much.
You guys.
All I know about Roadhouse is when
Yeah.
Andy Dwyer's like explaining it in Parks and Rec.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's like you pull out the esophagus.
Yeah.
And you're like, he's gonna die.
Rip this throat right now.
Sway's doing Tai Chi, smoking a Marlboro Red.
Yeah. Seriously, though.
Shirtless.
Oh yeah.
That I know it's about a bouncer because of the Ron White joke from like 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad there's cultural references that you can actually.
Family Guy too.
We do make.
No, you're right. It is the best, like probably the best bad movie out there. It's so
Not
good.
to mention,
we do
Jeff
have a
Healy
bad movie.
is actually who's
Oh,
the best.
so
Slideboards, R.I.P.
talented.
Right.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
talented musician.
Respect you, brother.
Holy shit, this is really good.
Yeah. What was that style that he? What's it called?
It's like I think a slide board. They call it.
Yeah.
It's like a guitar.
So he has a guitar on his lap. The guy's blind.
Oh, we're talking about
Roadhouse. We're back to
Sorry,
Roadhouse.
this
And
is
he's like
super good.
working the fret like this with his
like
fingers
sweet.
while playing. It's amazing. It's like, and the music they play is amazing. Like, watch Roadhouse. Okay.
It's blues. It's
so
the
good.
blues.
And
It's Roadhouse blues.
Was that his real voice too? That's what I wondered.
Yeah, it was Jeff Healy's voice.
So that means he was a very
he
talented
did the
musician.
whole soundtrack.
Because he was playing and singing at the same time and was killing it. So Tommy's like, I'm done with Roadhouse. Shut up.
Both of us. We're just like, I want to watch this movie.
You guys need to watch Roadhouse.
Yeah,
Seriously,
no,
it's so good. It's so good.
It's not on Netflix or anything.
I don't think so.
It'll be on like a TBS on
Yeah.
like a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
You need don't watch it on
Absolutely.
don't watch it on TV.
I
Like
don't know.
cable
I definitely
TV.
understand it. I can feel like the cult classicness of the movie.
It's like a
I mean,
Kickboxer or
Yeah.
Big Trouble
It's on
in
that
Little
level.
China.
It's on that
I
level.
was just
It's on that level.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
It's on that
exactly
level.
what I feel like we're feeling.
Mike told me about that movie.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and
Big
I
Trouble
actually
in
was on
Little
TV.
Big Trouble in
finally, and
Little China is a classic.
Movie. Are you serious?
Kurt Russell, right?
Speaking of having a comeback,
Yeah,
Kurt Russell was in it. He's been in a few movies over the last like
Who's
5 or
Ego?
6 years.
Ego.
Yeah.
Got
And
He was.
and he was also in the 6th or 7th Fast and Furious movie. He was that
Oh, yeah.
federal agent guy.
7 of 14.
He's literally like about
He
to
was.
bleed out. And
I stopped
he's
that
like
joke.
Toretto. I gotta tell you something. You gotta try the Belgian, man. You
Yeah,
gotta try the
'cause he's
Belgian
drinking Corona.
because he wanted to drink the Corona. He's like, gotta try the Belgian, man.
That's true.
Try the Belgian. Kurt Russell's amazing.
I never thought I would be involved in a conversation about movies and be entirely lost.
Oh yeah, that's
I've been
okay.
agreeing.
I know, right?
I feel like you're an old soul because
I'm old school.
You
I'm
know
old school.
older films.
Like not to say like, I mean, so am I, but like, this is I'm enjoying it
Couple
so
of them.
much.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, there you go.
Most of it, but not
That's a great movie. That's a again
Yeah, no,
a
it's
great
bad,
movie,
bad,
but it's so good. It's
And
so
you're telling me
good.
Roadhouse is on that level?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
and then
absolutely.
some.
Yes,
And then some.
I can't even
Absolutely.
imagine. How can
And
it
then
be?
some.
Well, let me
You know-
ask you this. Next level for me
It's
was,
like-
have you seen Point Break?
Oh God.
So I would say it's as far as like the writing and the scripting, I'd say it's similar to Point Break.
Or just like the crazy
slightly
shit.
less intense like action sequences.
I mean,
It's like
yeah, you got Swayze saying
very
things.
iconic.
Swayze
And he was
has
also
a
in that.
degree in philosophy from NYU.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
love that you
character.
remember that. I
Yeah.
love
Swayze or the character.
his
I know,
character.
his
His
character.
character.
What the fuck?
I
And
know,
he
it's like-
carries
his
his medical
adult-
records, and his line is pain don't
Oh,
Yeah.
hurt. So
No, that movie is
Never even talked
something.
about this.
All right,
Oh, we did.
we'll put it on the list.
You have
put
to.
it on.
You have to. You have to. And if you guys haven't seen Roadhouse, you need to watch Roadhouse. 'cause
That's
it's
one of
so
those
good.
where it's just like you're having like a dude night. And it's like, you know what? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Swayze again, I would say you've got to watch Roadhouse. I mentioned Point Break. That's obviously 90s,
Ghost.
not 80s.
And all that.
Ghost is really good. Red. You ever seen Red Dawn?
Is that not in this?
Dude,
Wolverine.
Red Dawn.
Which one?
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
The original. The original. With
Yeah,
Patrick
yeah.
Swayze.
But I've
and,
also seen the new one.
there's a new one.
Chris
Yeah,
Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
He's playing the Swayze.
It was pretty good. It was decent.
And Josh Peck. Josh back.
That was
I thought it
funny.
was a Peck. Oh yeah, Peck is in it.
There's
I
a
thought it
problem.
was
Who was his
Same- I mean,
co-star?
same
Who was it? The young. He was really young in that.
Red
movie.
Dawn?
It was Charlie Sheen. It was Charlie Sheen.
It was
I think it was Charlie Sheen.
100% Charlie.
He was the one wearing the Well, obviously they were all wearing the
He
high
was in
school jackets.
everything.
Oh, wow.
That was
What's
good.
Vampire movie?
Oh,
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen?
Oh yeah.
Vampire movie?
You're not talking about Tom Cruise. You sure you're not talking about Tom Cruise?
I know that's.
Oh, are you
with
talking
vampire?
Yeah.
The Lost Boys?
Yep.
That one with Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, with
That
the
wasn't
helm,
Charlie
with
Sheen,
the
that
helm
was-
brother. With the helm.
Was that Emilio?
The two
No.
Corys.
Also,
That was,
which
Corey
is Sheen's half brother.
Corey,
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
with the two Corys.
I know who you're thinking of. No.
No, the kid from Goonies.
I know who you're thinking of, but
and,
it's not
Corey
him. The guy that played Michael, the kind of pretty much main character. That's not Charlie Sheen. It's someone else, but I don't remember his name. Lost Boys is probably one of my favorite movies.
Lost Boys.
I
It's
love
forever
the Lost
since I've
Boys.
seen it.
I love the Lost Boys. Lost Boys is so good.
You tried to make me a killer. You are a killer.
Like the lines were just so corny, but so awesome.
It's
at the
so
same time.
like classic. 80s.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's one of those good bad movies.
Oh, it's
but
great.
it's not like
Oh, it's great.
it's like a different genre of good bad movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right up.
Kiefer Sutherland in that movie is really good. I like him.
He's good at everything.
He is good.
What's up? What are we drinking? Hi.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, we did that.
We did that,
We
but so like
We did it twice.
What did
did
you
it
have?
twice. Cloud candy. It tastes really good. It's a double IPA.
It's
I
It's a
thought
double dry hop.
It's a double draw. I messed up. That's
DDH, bro.
DDH.
DDH.
It's only
It's not.
6.5%.
DDH, dude.
So that's not double. But
It's sweeter than I was expecting. Like
This
this
is a double dry hop.
I feel like this would sneak up.
well, it's not a double.
6.5.
Yeah.
I thought it was because I saw a double.
So obviously, Derek, we had talked earlier. You're one of two coaches, you and your wife Rita, that got us really into kettlebells. What is your training background? I know you're obviously
how'd you
you
get
don't
into
just do kettlebells. You obviously do more than that. What's
Yeah,
been your kind of
kettlebell's my first love.
Yeah.
Second to donuts.
Yeah, second.
right?
I mean, really growing up, never like a team athlete, right? I have a music.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are gonna find out some cool stuff
Oh,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Music degree.
I am so excited to really like get to know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked in the music business. I was in booking and artist management.
Really?
Yep. And on the side, like, I was a spin instructor.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So that's
I
how
was
I.
not expecting that.
That's how I kind
No,
of.
his
Get ready,
background.
get ready.
He doesn't have a philosophy degree from NYU, but everything else.
Well,
Might as well. It's
What
practicing
is
at
it?
this point.
And then sort of just kind of stumbled into it. There was my trainer at the time needed help with her gym.
Yeah.
She said, "I want you to be a trainer. We'll kind of show you the ropes." And I worked with Lauren and Jason Todd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
We were boyfriend and girlfriend at that time.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Am I the last one to this party? Do you guys know all this already?
Most of it. I'm sure.
I didn't know some of this. I didn't know. So that was obviously way before Kendrick.
Yeah.
well before Kendrick.
Before he was even a gleam in his daddy's eye.
Yeah, but they were like, "Hey, they had done the RKC, and they said, like, we think that you would."
Oh, they did RKC?
Yeah, so did
Oh,
I.
yeah, they were-
So
I didn't know that.
Originally, I'm an RKC.
There, you guys are OGs there. That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Dude, that's sick.
So
No,
yeah,
You still have the shirt too. I've seen you work out the shirt before.
Yeah.
Old school RKC.
I have the eco bra, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eco bra. I'll send that thing through the wall.
the what?
Like not like the rough
Oh,
bells,
The-
like the finish.
oh yeah.
I
The
can-
RKC bells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
I feel like I love those bells, but I guess that's how I.
Preference. Yeah, it's preference.
I mean, I like all bells. They all have their own character.
They
you
do.
know?
Sure.
They 100% do.
You know,
That was a very philosophical thing to say, by the way. I like that.
Yes.
All very deep.
Because he doesn't need the degree.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't need that.
Sometimes they beat you up, sometimes they help you. You know, it depends on
That's
the
true.
job.
That's true. That's true.
It depends on the job.
I fucking love this episode.
Oh, I do too.
I really do.
Every 10 minutes, we gotta check to show one up. I'm telling
Make
you,
sure we're rolling.
It's rolling.
I just hope we can hear everything too.
No, you're right. It's
yeah.
funny because I like
We're a little worried about
Tommy
bells.
was actually talking about one of his bells. He's saying, yeah, it's getting like a little bit of rust on it, and it's looking kind of dinged up. And I told him, I was like, dude, I actually like that. I like when it has that leather kind of
little
faded look.
character.
Like,
You
gives
can do a little steel wool and a little oil, like
Yeah.
coconut oil, just to kind of smooth it back out. It's a cast iron. It's a cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Treat it like a cast iron skillet.
It's
it's iron.
love you, dude. This guy's
my
a
bells
man,
are gonna
dude.
outlast me. My grandkids will swing it. Hopefully.
Yeah, hey,
Hey, aren't they like still finding kettlebells in Russia?
Sure,
Like, they're
yeah,
150
absolutely.
years old, 200
Well,
years
that's
old,
what-
to pull them out of the dirt.
Yeah,
And still look like
and I
this.
feel like
they last forever.
you guys, obviously, you've read Simple and Sinister. You've read Simple and Sinister. I've read it. Have you read it too? Yeah, yeah. That's one of the things Pablo said in the book was you're not the owner of the kettlebell, or he's like you're the temporary owner of the kettlebell. It will outlive you. You're just the current owner.
Well, he uses like the Rolex, which is the Rolex example.
Yeah.
You're just borrowing it.
You're just borrowing it. Yeah.
Like,
Which I think is cool. I think it's kind of a mindset like a samurai sword. Like you pass it on to the next generation.
Absolutely, but it's an absolute tool, and they all have their own kind of purpose.
this guy has his own.
They have a purpose, you said?
Oh,
Purpose?
Strength.
Yep.
See how that works out.
Very
Well,
cheap
right
plug,
there.
we'll do it. Every day, baby. Every day, baby.
You guys should have your app on the back.
Yeah.
So
True.
Well,
True.
Next round.
time.
Well, I mean, yeah, good. I mean, you only have 4. So good.
First phase.
anyways, so got my RKC. Really, it was the best investment I could have made, just in terms of my clients or my students, however you want to talk about it. I just learned how to teach them, right? Yeah. That strength is a skill.
Yes.
And it's a mindset and philosophy, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Right. So it's approaching it and being mindful of everything we do. And that's really important.
I just got chills. Seriously.
Yeah. It's amazing how
That's awesome.
like when people think strength, they think, I mean, you're moving so heavy weight, you're getting strong, and how much delicate precision is needed for that heavy of a weight. It's like saying like football is a game of inches when it's 120 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That much makes a difference. Same
Absolutely.
thing with weight training. You have a 300-pound squat. That's right. Like the little stuff.
Devils in the details.
And I love what you just said when you said the RKC was the best investment you ever made. The very next thing you said was because of my clients and my students. I think that's culturally and mindset wise. I think that's why we all get along really well. And so Mike and Rita obviously as well in this. We go to these events and we get the continuing education so that we can serve our clients and students better. It's not just to have some letters at the end of your name.
No,
And I think that's awesome.
Who cares about the
I respond with my emails to Marco. I just don't even care.
The letters don't really matter if
True.
you can't teach anything.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
I prefer to be a teacher, right?
Right.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Gotta be a teacher.
Yeah.
That's why they come to us.
Yeah, and you're a guy, right? Like you're the Sherpa, right?
Yeah.
It's like sometimes they don't even know what they want. But
That's
if you
so true. Yeah, that's so true.
Oh yeah, they
if
think
you
they
listen
know.
to them,
Sure.
they'll tell you.
Yeah.
But you have to listen.
You have to listen. That's the key. You have to listen.
You have to hear the why in front of whatever. Like you have to find it before they do. In a lot of ways.
I mean, for some, they know. That's great. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
much easier person
Yeah.
to work with.
Yep.
But
Yep.
It's like
But,
peeling an onion.
that's the art of coaching, though,
Yeah.
right?
It's a book, isn't it? The Art of Coaching.
Sure. Yeah,
Oh,
Sounds
sure.
familiar.
It's got
Yeah.
it's definitely. Yeah, it's definitely.
I think it's Brett Bartholomew.
Yeah,
Is that who it is?
That-
Yeah, I think it's
that sounds
Maybe.
about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be,
If it's your book,
one of
then
the
shout out to you, buddy.
coaching. Right?
maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not.
I mean, I have it on my. I just haven't started it yet.
Yeah. Nice.
But no, like with the teaching things, like so I've started what I call the Strength Academy, and literally that's what so my degree is in physical education. That's what I really get a kick out of. And I've said it to these guys as well. And I'm sure now I know you do the same thing. This isn't a job. This is just what we do.
Yeah, we get paid.
And we just have to get paid for it. Like it doesn't feel like work.
No.
No, it
If
just
you
feels.
enjoy it.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
we're just
exactly.
we're just doing it. Like there's no like, all right, I mean there's sometimes, like,
Yeah.
there's really no like baning of having to get to the office.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like at least
You want to help. Obviously, you want to be a helper.
Yeah.
You want to help people if you do our job, right?
Yep.
It's not like you're going to get completely wealthy doing the job of coaching. Right?
Yeah.
coach
You have to
yourself.
love
Yeah.
it. You have to love it.
You really do. Especially when you first start, man. You got to work some crazy scheduling, long hours, and you gotta dig in.
You just have to see people, and you have
Yeah.
to watch people.
That's so true. Yeah. You got to get the reps in.
You have to. There's no other way. You're going to be the best coach. You can train everybody you possibly can. That goes from like an 80-year-old woman to like a 17-year-old all-star athlete.
Yeah.
You have to train everything and use that experience.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, I love that you said that because a lot of, and you guys obviously have seen this just like I have on like Instagram and Facebook, like all these online social media fitness coaches are talking about, oh, you sign up for my program and specialize in this one field. And unfortunately, it's a lot of like 18 to 22-year-old kids that are seeing this thing. Oh, okay, I need to be. I need to be seriously. I need to be a specialized coach and do this like one thing really, really well. But they don't understand that you've got to put years and decades into work, like you said, seeing as many people as you can and actually developing a base and getting some experience. You can't be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be a whatever specialist
John
coach.
Berardi says that in the change.
Yeah, he does.
I forget exactly what he says, but basically, like, don't try to hone in on one thing necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can, of course, but like, help more people broaden the horizon.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what that is.
Yeah, no, he said that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was something about specializing versus generalizing. Yeah,
That sounds. I haven't read it, but that sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have been mentioning it for the last 3 weeks.
I mean, unless you're Cressy and you corner that.
Yeah.
And even
But the time he's put in, though, yeah.
even Eric Cressy, right, is very specialized, but at the same time, he can train a general population.
Exactly.
Person.
But
Yes.
No
he's
problem.
known for it.
No problem, right?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
he coached the brewmaster we had on last week.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right.
true.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
That's
like,
right.
It doesn't matter. Like, you can apply whatever you know to anything.
That's so true. So
That's
true.
right. I mean, and like, for me, the best part of the job is having people find the joy in movement. Regardless of what their goal is, if they're happy moving
that's
their
good.
body,
Yeah.
that's great.
It's an instrument.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
love that because that goes
I
back
do
to what
too.
we talked about when Tal was here. Like
Finding
most
the joy
women
in
will come to the gym, or anybody really, but talking about lose weight, that's it. And then down the road they realize, oh, I want to find the joy in movement instead. I want to get strong. It's like they kind of change their goals, but they're also still getting back. So it's like just think of it on a wider scale.
And that's a great mindset shift because you're coming like you're talking about coming to the gym or outside wherever your training takes place, wherever your movement takes place, and you're enjoying it. You're having a good time. You're not like, oh, I had such and such over this weekend. I need to punish my body.
It should never be
It
punished.
should never be. I agree.
No.
I agree.
It should be
Movement,
about
I agree.
expression of your body.
It's a celebration of what your body can
It's
do.
an instrument.
Right, yeah.
Not a
It's
punishment,
tool.
right?
You should be able to use it any way you can. It's the best instrument we'll ever have.
That's one of my favorite quotes, and I don't know who it's by.
Check the phone.
But it's
Hello?
like, don't treat
Check the phone.
exercise like a punishment for what you ate or that kind of
Showing
stuff.
up late to a session.
Yeah, it's like it's treated like a celebration of what your body can do.
Right. And
Absolutely.
I love being in that role. Like it's just, and it's probably just as rewarding as most coaches that actually choose to have this be a career. I don't want to speak for a bunch of coaches, but I know it's the same for females.
Yeah.
Like when you have someone moving, even getting 3 more inches deeper into your squat, when they had serious mobility issues,
I mean,
and they're doing it pain free, like I'm usually more excited than they are.
absolutely.
They don't
How
think
it should
about
always
it that way,
be.
but you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy if somebody can bend over pain free and do it correctly, right?
Yeah.
That's being pain free in life for people who are that is
That is
the most important thing you can possibly give to somebody.
Right.
Which and they earn it. They're the ones who do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've said it a couple of times, but it's kind of like where I don't think you got 2.
Yeah.
1.
I thought you got one.
I did 2.
Why would I only get one? There are 4 of us here.
No,
I
well,
don't
I
know.
mean 1 for us, I guess 1 for you.
I got cash. Don't worry.
There might be a table around here somewhere. We'll figure it out.
Don't pull that.
Actually,
Come on.
What's that?
I've got the cardboard box.
Sure.
But
What were you guys saying?
Before I go grab that,
I got
kinda
Nano's
like
attention.
we're the passengers in the company. We have the map. We are their map quest. We know what you got to do. We're mapping everything up for you. We're taking you.
You know
for
what
the
map
ride,
quest is,
you
right?
gotta drive. I think that was the exact joke I made.
I'm sorry.
But
yes,
like,
I do.
like you're taking.
Wait. How old is everybody?
I'm 31.
So he's 31. I'm 30, and he's not that much younger. What, 26? 25. He said it real low. He
We
said it real low.
established you're 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Start with spec.
37 almost.
Are you really?
You can't tell because you lift weights.
You wouldn't know it.
It's not changing. Move fast.
Yeah. 38 in October.
What's your birthday?
October 16th.
We've had this conversation before. I feel like that's my wife's birthday. Have I told you that?
Same birthday?
That's Lauren's birthday, is October 16th. And then
Oh my
my
God.
mom's birthday is the 7th.
Oh,
My dad's is the 11th.
Yeah.
Well,
Your dad's
my
the 11th.
dad's
That's
is
awesome.
the 3rd.
There we go.
Yeah.
October's a good one.
82.
It's awesome, man.
94.
It's a good year.
Yeah.
And it's starting to spit, but I don't think it's supposed to come down.
I'm not sure.
I mean, a sprinkle will be.
I was a little
I mean,
nervous.
the phone's
We
water
were a
resistant.
little nervous fishing. Like,
Yeah.
when we were there, it was small fog. It was like 700 yards.
He just came in from a fishing trip, like off the boat, came right over.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. So
I thought you were just like deep in sessions today, and then you were coming from there, and then I find out you were fishing with it even better.
that's even more fun.
Have you been back at the gym?
Yeah. So,
Well, Somerville, yeah.
where do you work?
I work at the training room.
Training room in Somerville, right?
Somerville, yep. Yep.
My first strength competition ever.
Probably won't.
Tactical training challenge.
It's very jealous.
Is it
I had my
TSC?
SFGs.
That was my 405 deadlift. My
It's a great facility.
Yeah.
it is. I love
really
that place.
is.
I love that place.
Oh, so there's a couple of locations.
They're just two.
Well,
All right, you guys are being shy, but I'm not being shy.
Yeah, I love
Well,
it.
I'm hungry as
Go
hell.
Let's get after it.
Linfield?
Go ahead,
Or-
number something.
So there's two in Somerville. I know that. There was a
two in
branch.
Somerville. There was in Burlington, but that changed. to
That's
a
right,
Burlington
yep.
Workshop,
Yeah. So is that still?
Which is Heidi. So it's
Oh, because Rachel's
the same. Yep.
Yeah, that's where Rachel is.
I thought there was one in Linfield.
Huh. Was BSC there? Oh,
That's where Rachel is.
That is where it was.
The Linfield BSC. Then she went to.
I thought she was at Lecture. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah. That's where Linfield.
Yeah. Now whatever.
But so it's still, I'm assuming it's the same family. Just
Well,
so it's a great. So now, you know what? I'll let you get to your. Fast forward. Go fast forward. That's what you do. You know, just fast forward it. Post.
yeah. I mean, I'll do whatever I gotta do. I'm here to please.
yeah.
I'm here to serve.
Well, walk on the arrow.
We'll, yeah. So we'll.
Thank you, whoever I have to.
Are you guys thinking more like phase 4?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think like
Because you have a lot of elderly
Curatone,
members, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Curatone, I think moved it back a week.
And I have to say, I don't disagree with it. I definitely respect the decision. Like, I feel like you definitely have to do what's best for you. So.
Yeah, and who knows what happens in the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part about this whole thing.
And no one knows.
We don't know.
I'm wondering about those spikes going on in other
Everywhere
parts of the
else,
country,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, the spikes in the other parts of the country, I feel, are coming from places that didn't respect it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The people were actually like full blown, like I want to get a haircut, like those places.
Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah, exactly.
Florida, Texas.
Well, especially all the outdoor events where people were just like shoulder to shoulder, and it's like,
Yeah.
guys, like,
Indoor.
yeah,
Indoor.
That is
Bars,
fair.
indoor.
yeah,
Like-
yeah, that's true. That's
yeah,
true.
like how like Nashville's big with the indoor, like the indoor music venues.
Mm-hmm.
Went full blown. Like
They
I was
did.
getting, yeah. So I have a couple friends in Nashville. I was getting Snapchats. Like the people were like performing. Like y'all have like sanctions, and you're just not following it. And now Nashville's back to phase 2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm on Zach Henderson's email newsletter. He said that in one of his emails. He said he escaped to some like more rural part. I think of Virginia, not Virginia, probably Tennessee, but yeah,
we're
That's
from
where
the
you
same
still
point
live.
too.
yeah, I think it's a place in Virginia. And he said he just kind of escaped because they rolled back to phase 2.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah, that's unfortunately what I'm doing. I think we'll be better up here because I feel like we've just been smarter with it. think Baker's done a good job.
He's done a great job.
Yeah.
I feel like he's done a really great
I think
job.
he made the hard decision that a lot of people weren't willing to make. Man, it's just
And he's explained every decision. Like, look, I get it. It's gonna be hard, but
We'll see how it all goes.
I have to do what I have to do.
definitely. And the reopening, like what businesses were open first? I mean, it makes sense. Like just
Oh yeah, yeah.
proximity to people.
It was kind of funny watching people freak out, being like, "What do you mean gyms are under like the arts and sciences and phase 3?" I'm like, okay, just that's
Yeah.
your own ego. That's your own ego. At this point. But phase 3 made sense. Like, you want your own sanction in phase 3, cool.
Mhm.
But personal training open to phase 2. I was also kind of on board with because I feel like you can control that a little bit better.
Yeah,
Like
especially
a
if you're all.
studio,
Yeah, that was
like
a-
smaller studio.
That was a great case that your coach made. Mike Perry talked about that. He said small studios are getting. Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah. He was talking about how small studios were getting screwed with that, which is a fair point. He does only private training. Like they don't have just like general
Well, they'll do
like
group
general
training too.
or group two, but they don't just have like normal like general membership walk-in.
One-on-one.
Right.
Oh, no, sorry.
It's not a
Went there.
commercial gym.
Right, it's not a commercial.
If I own a place, that's all I would want. Just like the training.
Absolutely. Dude, skill of strength is. You've obviously been there. Or, oh, yeah, we were there, obviously. Last year, obviously. No, it's a great facility. Great layout. Love that place. We're talking to. I'm actually DMing Coach Perry right now. We're going to get him on the series at some
Yeah,
point.
my skill of strength is Mike Perry's gym.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Chelmsford.
Chelmsford, Mass, yeah.
Chelmsford. Yeah. Yeah, you just ever trying to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
He said he once a couple weeks kind of,
Settle in.
He just started seeing clients
working a
again,
lot.
athletes. Yeah, I know he's busy. He was busy before, man. He was cleaning and moving stuff out and setting up for the new, the mandate and everything. So, Mike Perry,
Working with UFC fighters, that's pretty cool.
working with UFC fighters. I think
Yeah, I didn't know that until the other day.
He has 7 active fighters, I think, that train there. Give or take. Yeah.
Yeah. So, where did you just order this from?
Nick's. Where are you talking? Nick's House of
Like-
Pizza? Nick's House
Yeah,
of
so we
Pizza
ordered this from Nick's House of Pizza in Medford. Eat,
Great
drink
pizza.
local, so
That's
we're eating
what I
now.
saw.
Really good, yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah, pan pizza. Yeah,
It's really good.
It's my favorite. All
Hurry up. Is that your crust? Eat that crust, bro. Yeah. Come on.
and go.
Now you guys see why I got 2. Because that was just a warm-up, baby.
I'm just
This is really good.
That's a very good cook.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
They do well. I may or may not order it from there so often. Their main delivery guy now brings me a vitamin water just because he likes me.
That's awesome.
Might as well.
So, Derek, aside from obviously coaching and training
We're in the second year.
and teaching movement, what and obviously you're into fishing. You've also done, I think, distance riding, like cycling, not like racing. Have you raced?
In terms of racing, I've done it in triathlon.
Oh,
So-
cool, man.
So I've done 3 half Ironmans.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Olympic distance, several.
So 1.5 Ironman.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, let's yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
So
I mean,
we can call him Iron Man, basically.
yeah.
We call him Iron Man.
So
Half Ironman.
Close enough.
I have a client who do Ironman. They're probably really get pissed off.
I'm gonna just make a
What?
joke. Wait, how many did you say?
No, so like you did 1.5 Ironmans. They'd be like people that actually do
Did
Ironmans
zero.
would be like, no.
Yeah, they would say no.
He would be like,
No,
no,
I mean,
no, he didn't.
You,
Okay,
you have
okay,
to
okay.
respect the distance. And,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
if you don't finish in 17 hours, you haven't done an Ironman. You're not an Ironman.
Yeah,
So
it's
there's a
fine.
time cap on it.
17 hours?
I mean,
Yeah.
you still done way more than that. I didn't mean to.
No,
Just
but
everything
I'm
else.
saying, but yeah, it's wow.
Oh yeah, people that run Iron, they're
You know,
Yeah.
I've done 4 marathons, 4 or 5 marathons.
Really,
I've
man?
qualified for Boston. You know,
Dude, that's
Yeah.
sick. That's awesome. Did you run it?
I've run it twice.
What year did? Oh, cool, man.
2011 and 2013.
that's my bucket list to run Boston.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make that turn.
I said that too.
You want to run Boston?
Yeah, dude, I grew up here.
It's a job.
Man.
It is
Yeah.
the one, it's
It's a job.
growing up here. So I don't know if you feel the same way.
I
Like,
just don't want
growing
to put that
up
many
here-
miles on my body. I don't know. That's just me. But
Like growing up here, Marathon Mondays are a day. This is the only state in the country. I think that gets the day off for Patriots.
It's and we know about the like the race, right? Like there's tactics, there's strategy. People in Massachusetts we know because of the Boston Marathon.
It's literally the most famous marathon in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's the
Growing up
it's
here,
the icing on the cake.
being able to make that turn. And also, before I was a trainer, I was in the restaurant industry. I've beaten that to death on this podcast. But working on the marathon route, working marathon Mondays, it's legendary. Red Sox play at 1 just to make room for the marathon.
Oh, wow.
Red Sox, they play at 11. They play at 11 o'clock in the
That's
morning.
really cool. I
It's
didn't
the
know, man.
only Major League Baseball game. First pitch in the morning.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So the city literally like comes together for that. I think that's really cool.
In many different types of marathons.
I
And
love
that's
that.
why the marathon bombing happened. That's why it was huge.
Yeah. I did have
Because
some.
it's sacred. It's sacred to Boston.
I was on mile 22. I was working on mile 22 when the bombing happened. Oh yeah. It was,
2013. Yeah.
You were training?
no, I was at bar.
Oh, gotcha.
On no, sorry.
I see what you're
I
saying.
was
I'm
working
sorry. Yeah.
on mile
I got
22.
you.
Right
Oh,
when that happened.
yeah.
People started losing their minds.
Could you hear it?
No, because it happened like right at the finish line. It was 4 miles away.
You could probably see smoke.
Oh, so I was by BC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland Circle. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you would know.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I was.
awesome.
I was at City.
So what was your time, man?
In Boston,
Yeah.
my fastest Boston was a 3:10,
Damn.
That's awesome, man. What's your fastest ever?
3:08.
That's awesome, dude. Damn.
I don't know.
That's
if
not
that's
So if
For
I were to
a marathon,
qualify
anywhere
now,
around three hours is really good. It's
if
like
I were to
yeah.
qualify now, I would have to run a 2:50.
Yeah.
What makes it?
Wait, really?
They changed. They made the times harder.
Oh, okay.
Not to sound like I'm knocking you, but I promise I'm not. It didn't change at all because of age, like being over 35.
Oh, actually, that might be different.
Would it be a little? I would hope they'd give you a little
No,
bit of
I'd
leeway.
probably still have to run like a. It'd be a
Because it's funny
sub-3.
because for runners, like this is the peak time.
It'd
Like
be a
for the
sub-
ones that are
yeah,
training.
my,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
my endurance is the best in your late 30s.
Yeah.
Isn't like so most sort of facts of like Ironmans and like triathlon aren't those like the peak level, like the elite level? They're like late 30s, 40s, 50s.
Yeah, like late 30s, really early 30s, like the pros. That's when they peak.
Hey.
All right,
Yeah,
here we go. It's
No.
time. It's time.
You never know
I'm
until
gonna
you
like
do
run
it.
into the water and like.
Who trains Tim?
Which
I do.
Antonella?
He does.
He's fast.
Oh yeah.
Is he really?
He can move.
He's a,
Shout out to you, brother. He's a viewer.
yeah.
Yeah,
So like
I've seen
watching
him on
his
Sunday,
Strava,
yeah.
like
He's that thick.
Oh,
he
nice.
doesn't. He gets it done. So right, I mean, and he probably sees the benefits of strength training.
Dude, Tim is a workhorse. Tim will do
Of
whatever.
course he will.
Whatever you put in front of
That's the thing about an Ironman or anybody
He'll get it.
endurance
him.
athlete.
He won't complain. He'll just do it.
You can just like a snatch test to an endurance athlete
Mhm.
is nothing.
Nothing.
5 minutes of suffering is no big deal.
Yeah.
Try like 5 hours.
Right,
Marsh-
5 minutes
Marsh
is, you know,
looking
joy.
fine.
Now that being said, somebody like that, you have to pump the brakes.
Yeah.
They're going to want to go
Pour
hard
some water.
Yes,
all
you
the
do.
I have
time.
to. I have to
Yes,
All
you do.
the time, and you just have to just say, nope,
Well, didn't you?
you're not playing your sport here.
Well, haven't you told me before? Like you'll say a rep range. Like
I was
he'll
just
ask
gonna
like,
say, I'll be like, oh, like just to gauge the weight, whether or not we can go up on like the next set, like, oh, well, 8 to 10 reps. So I'll just say press. He goes, how many? I thought he didn't hear me. I was like 8 to 10. How many? 10. It's one of those.
he always
It's
takes the
always
upper
high
end. He always takes the upper end. Yeah.
Right, which is okay.
That's
so
awesome.
you just have to understand that. All right, that's what he's going to work on. He needs to work on his 1 rep max or close to rep max, right? Like
That's
That's
2
what you
reps,
gotta do
3
too.
reps.
Dude, it's heavy
That's impressive
deadlift.
how he's
Because
transitioned.
that's forced production, right? Like he does enough of that slow and low.
That's impressive. How he's transitioned.
And
Because
after-
I had no idea about any of that.
And after 4 months out of the gym, he was pulling what 275 with you a couple days ago.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
like,
very
so like
smart.
Tim's background is athletic background, it's baseball, and it's, I mean, it's not usually viewed at it, but that's an explosive sport.
It's an explosive, but it's also an endurance sport, depending on what league you play, right? Like MLB,
Yeah.
there's 160
Well, right,
games,
it's
right?
I mean, like in the moment.
Day in,
Yeah.
day out.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
an
like,
endurance athlete.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like,
But it's quick.
yeah.
You have to be
dead
explosive.
stop to full sprint.
Yep.
And, like, pitching is full wind. Like you have to come up, you have to turn into a coil and really fire up.
But baseball players tend to be pretty good endurance athletes.
I didn't make that connection.
They tend to be, yeah. Which is weird, right? Because like they're really explosive, but they can go forever at the same time.
That's very interesting. I wouldn't have.
I grew up playing baseball, but
A lot of baseball, like look up how many baseball players have once they retire from the MLB, how many have done Ironman? There's a fair amount.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm with you, Tommy. I
you
would
get my gears going, man.
Yeah.
You said yourself, I might be at my peak as I'm eating pizza. Right.
That's right.
Well, you just,
I mean, that being said, it's
Fair,
a lot of reps. It's a lot of volume.
A lot of it.
So it's really tough. Tough on your body.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not walking park. Run in the park.
well,
You're such a
I don't even know if I've ever run 26 miles collectively in my life, let alone one.
Wow.
No, I mean,
You've thrown kettlebells far enough to go 26.
I've
True.
Yeah, I guess the most I've ever run one day, we'll call it one day, it was a relay, is 38 miles one day.
How did that break up? So you said it was a relay. So like,
So
what
my
was
my
it?
splits were like, there was an 8 mile, 17 mile, 5 mile,
5 mile. Yeah.
then like I think I did an extra like 3.
wow.
I'll take the three. I'll
That's what I was gonna say. I'll take the lowest one.
So
But
what
it was
was
an
that
old
relay? So what was that relay for? Because I haven't heard of that before.
Ragnar relay. Usually most people do it with a group of 12. I did with a group of 6.
Oh.
So you guys, like, I got you.
So you go further than
Okay, so more work. Yeah.
But
They're handing off batons. You're like,
I'm so
I mean, yeah, I guess.
so speaking of actually, so long distance, so Tanner, we talked about before. He was an ultra marathon. He was a professional ultra marathoner. Sponsors.
It looks like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like he would go, like 24-hour runs.
Yeah, he would.
100
Yeah.
miles.
He would.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's telling me,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
eat
like,
this if no one else.
dude,
Dude,
take it.
you're the guest of honor, brother. You kidding me right now?
Give me that stuff. I already licked it.
Well, you eat one side, I'll eat the other. We'll do like Lady and the Tramp.
Oh,
Okay?
nice. I like it.
It's all I've ever wanted, Derek.
That's why he invited you on the show.
It is. It truly is. But yeah, it's the life of like a long distance. It's unreal. Like it's so different. It's unreal.
It's a different mindset, especially in the ultra.
Oh my god.
The ultra, they have weigh stations every 20 miles.
Yeah. Where they go, people massage them for about 20
Sean,
minutes, and then they're on
Every
the
20 miles.
Every mile.
every 20 miles.
Every quarter mile, baby.
They take care of them like a NASCAR pit crew.
Great.
10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They sit down, massage chairs. They do everything. Refuel them. They do back.
Oh,
Then off they go again.
That's sad, man. Yeah, I guess.
Tanner would be interested in that.
I've always been fascinated with like ultra endurance athletes. It's amazing to me what the body can achieve when this thing.
Yeah.
That's what it all is.
Yeah,
It's a-
when the mind is really like engaged.
Tim
And
loves that.
Yeah.
Tim.
Well, Antonellis.
Okay.
He's run
Tim?
marathons, right?
Just throw him in there.
Oh, absolutely. I would not be surprised in the least if you told me Timmy Reed has done an ultra marathon.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. His mind can do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, his mind can just not stop.
His body's on for that.
Oh yeah. It's
That
yeah.
is
That's
a talent. That's a talent.
But the nice thing too is he trains with you, so you train him smart and doesn't get beat up.
And now we're
He's
talking
also,
about Tim.
Yeah.
Tim's also
Tim Reed.
like
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Tim's also the definition of ADHD.
Yeah.
So he's just going to continue to go.
Yeah.
And it's in his favor. That's his superpower.
He got a free haircut at this. We both go to the same place.
Sylvester.
Oh, yeah.
Stay local. He's also my cousin. Go get your haircut, Bob.
Great place. But anyways, yeah, he got a free haircut because he bet someone.
Sylvester? Yeah, Richie Sylvester.
Won the award for
Yeah.
fastest fade in like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, offhand.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So he had to learn how to do it offhand. It was a firework incident, right?
Yeah, so yes, these fingers on.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was like 2 months after he opened up the barbershop.
Get out of here.
2 months after he opened it up, unfortunately had a firework accident.
Oh my god.
And had to do everything offhand. And I admire it.
Wait, so he switched hands and broke a
He
record?
went from righty to lefty, and then he's
And
fastest
one.
fade.
Fastest fade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my haircut by him once, and it was the quickest haircut I've ever
And
service
his
system
mustache
is
game
right.
on point.
Yeah.
Impressive thing.
So he was like Sweeney Todd, like swinging a razor.
Without the psycho.
Right. Without the take him in the back and turn him into a meat pie.
Right.
Yeah.
But Tim always goes to Rich because he used to train Rich. It's been a while. But anyways, he got a free haircut somehow. Or one of the barbers covered it because he bet them that he could do like 80 push-ups in a row.
Oh, they didn't know what they were getting involved in.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
I had no idea. Yeah.
He
You
probably
don't
did it
know
in the
what
barbershop.
Timmy.
He said
He probably challenged him
Unpredictable.
in the barbershop, and mid-barbershop, he probably did 80.
yes.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what happened.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yep.
So, because I heard about that the next time I went with my haircut, I was like, that doesn't surprise me at all.
No, not in the least.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, who took that bet? Yeah, dude, you were
Yeah,
dead
I
on
know.
arrival.
My favorite Tim moment will always be him with the wig on, dressed up as Thor, pulling
God.
455 and just like.
I forgot he did. Yeah, I heard about that.
That's the most impressive thing I've ever seen. As far as
That's why
the
it's good.
form not matching.
Yeah.
what
Oh yeah, the
happened.
form
Yeah.
not. Didn't he like he went to go put it he dropped it? He was like, no, you sit down.
Sit
It looked
down.
I
like
was like down and he dropped. I was like,
it looked like a
His
Jefferson
heels came
photo.
up, right? It was the heels came up.
Like you're
no,
sit
he
down.
dropped it. He,
Like he's losing it. And like down. He's like, I know you sit down.
Technically, yeah. But it's,
Yeah.
I just realized how much
it was close. Like he had to keep his hands on the ball. I
Yeah.
think he did, but
He was going.
it was very close.
Yeah. Now
he didn't- I don't think he warmed up at all. He just-
no, he was
No, he
training.
missed it.
He
missed
was
it.
in the session.
He missed it twice before he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but even before the first.
No, he was in a session.
Yeah.
He stopped his session to go deadlift.
Did he really?
Yeah, it was dirty.
He
He was
was
working.
in session.
He was working the whole
He worked the whole day.
Like in the years I've gone to Medford, BSC, I've seen some very interesting things come out of that. That didn't do it.
He,
Oh yeah.
I've seen him back squat 315, unwarmed up, just
he's
sit on the bar and like,
he's an
oh no,
he's an absolute freak.
and he did it.
The stuff he can do would get the rest of us beat to
Yeah.
shit. The rest of us would be broken.
He's abnormally flexible, but inflexible at the same time. Like he'd kick a can off Sean's head. At least he used to be able to do this when I first started.
Yeah.
He would be able to like kick a can off Sean's head, but then not be able to touch his toes. Like
Right. Yeah.
That's all right. Hey, Usain Bolt would
Yeah.
score on an actor straight leg raise.
Seriously, yeah.
Asymmetrical.
yeah, he has scoliosis, doesn't he?
Probably.
I think he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was
scoliosis.
an injury. Like he has a hamstring injury, right? So
Yeah.
like everything should say like you need to fix it, and everyone's like, I am not going to
No,
do that.
don't fix anything.
Because whatever that is makes him the fastest human being.
The fastest human being.
Like whatever he's doing is right, so I'm just going to accentuate whatever the fuck he's doing.
Well, it's genetics. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
nothing you can.
Speaking of genetics, sorry, he's just had a daughter. Did you see what he named his daughter? Olympia Lightning Bolt.
Oh,
I love it.
That's
That's
awesome.
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 Olympia Lightning Bolt. That is the one. I like. You know what?
Bolt
I
for
love it.
short.
I
I
love
feel like
that,
Bolt
yeah.
for short would be really cool.
First of all, perfect name.
Yeah, Olympia
Obviously.
Lightning.
No, like
Come on.
the name Bolt.
Oh, it's
Like,
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
He played soccer for a little bit. He scored a professional goal.
Did he really?
Oh yeah.
Sure. I mean,
It's
athletes are athletes, right?
Yeah.
Whatever
Just
you,
run up and down the field. You know. I mean,
Free.
eventually you get tired.
whatever you put them in, right?
I would be really interested to see him versus like Tyreek. Because Tyreek's supposed to be
He's a
right
freak.
there.
He's a freak.
Like,
Yeah, he's,
I mean, like Usain Bolt. Like we know. I mean, they're all freaks. Everyone we're mentioning right now is
Yeah.
a freak. But like, they put his 40 time, not his 40 time, like his 100-yard dash when he was in high school
In high school, yeah.
with Usain Bolt. He was right there with him.
Oh well, you know, Dan John will say, "Hey, how do you break world records in track and field? Hey, track and field athletes like their NFL players will break the records.
That's right.
Think about that.
yeah. Yeah.
Worth more money to play in the NFL than in track and field. But I bet you, most of those NFL players probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
Take out
And, yeah.
loads of
Basketball too.
athletes, yeah.
Basketball too. Like LeBron, no matter what sport that dude would probably play. Like he was an all-state wide receiver in Ohio.
Yep. Yep.
Like, he was recruited by Ohio State.
He'd be a really good football player.
Yeah, like he's about
Oh
the size
my God,
of
yeah,
in his
he
prime he
would,
was the size
yeah.
of Gronk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I believe
Yeah,
it.
it's like 6'6", 270, something like that. But I was not sure what I was just gonna say. So I actually had this thought. Now the idea of like baseball being really good at endurance athletes kind of throws a wrench into the thought process. But like if they paid minor leaguers more, do you think baseball would have better athletes? therefore the products wouldn't they would be failing. I mean, honestly, I love baseball. It's my favorite sport. Would that be failing as a sport if they would have more athletes for the money?
I think it's a hard spectator sport.
That's what
Outside
It is.
of this country.
What do you mean?
It's an American
It's not as big
pastime.
as
so
American
people
Baseball?
watch it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
baseball is, I think, it's right up there with the most popular. Japan, Asia, Europe has kind of disbanded it, but like they are going through the Columbia, all through South
I
America.
mean, I
and
think it's
Southeast Asia.
probably the second, third most popular sport.
Yeah, we know soccer's one.
Soccer,
And I think-
hockey,
I was actually going to say basketball.
basketball,
I'm
then
going to
hockey,
say basketball.
then baseball.
I would say baseball. I think just double that. I would say hockey's more for like Scandinavian and Russia. Well, baseball can kind of cover nearly anything. Like the Caribbean and like
The Caribbean, outside
Yeah,
Central
Caribbean
America,
and,
South
Caribbean,
America,
Central America,
Yeah.
and pretty much all of Asia.
but and then soccer takes more.
So soccer's number one internationally. There's no debate about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Not at all. But like that's another. I don't say U.S. soccer. If they paid soccer,
Oh,
it's
there'd
the same
be-
as they would. Oh,
Yeah.
I went to a high school that they actually when I was a freshman, they introduced football. We lost all the best athletes from soccer to football.
Yeah.
And previously, my high school was very good at soccer. Because
Yeah.
There was no football played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. No, that actually makes sense. Oh, and like
Cricket. Cricket's
Cricket.
another like
cricket's another
you
one.
get a lot of
No, we just
you get
don't
a lot
care.
of sleepers in cricket.
And that's another one. It's like all throughout Europe and all down through the Middle East, India, Caribbean,
Jamaica's a big deal.
Jamaica. Yeah. And that's just.
Yeah,
I
and
miss
then cycling
times.
for me,
Yeah.
cycling. I'm a big cyclist, so
Yeah.
and I watch professional cycling. So
I
yeah,
Are they? I'm assuming they're not during the Tour de France.
in August they're going to be
They're pushing.
Oh, okay.
Right now they have a virtual Tour de France, so they're racing on an online platform called Zwift. It's gamification of cycling. So you have power ups. These professionals are
You have
riding.
power ups.
Yeah, you have
Like
power ups.
like Mario
Yep,
racing.
exactly like Mario, like
That's
Mario
what I
Kart.
thought.
Shut the.
You hit a button when you're racing. You
Hit the NOS.
accelerate.
That-
Yeah, yep. And you go all out effort on your power, like on the bicycle.
That's so
On
cool.
the indoor training. Yeah.
Just like hitting the A button.
Yep.
Getting start.
Yeah, like
yeah.
there's like a burrito power up. There's like a car power up.
That's amazing.
There's a featherweight power
And
up
they've been doing that now.
for
like
this
now?
year. This year, it's like the
Oh,
first
so like
time.
that, oh, so
because
that's,
of Corona.
oh,
Right?
so that's what's been happening. They're not doing that for the Tour de France.
Well, it is. It's right now. It's the virtual Tour de France. They have professional bike racers
Okay.
all over the world competing on a virtual platform.
And that goes as the official Tour de France. Because, I mean, so I got
As one of the official,
That is
Okay,
so
okay.
interesting. Yeah.
because I was getting like.
well, they're prepping for the racing to come later this summer.
Gotcha.
Cool. Okay.
Uh, which like that is a game changer, right? Because esports are a big deal,
Yeah.
right? But now
Yeah.
if you add a physical component to esports,
Oh my
where does
god.
it go?
That's yeah.
That's so cool.
It's
Very
I think it's
interesting.
do that
Yeah.
for marathons.
I thought they were talking about
they have. I mean,
They're
they
already
do
doing
it. Swift has it too, and like there's leaderboards and all different things, different lands that you race on, hills, flat. Yeah.
I'm so happy. That is so cool. And you
Talk about adapting and
Yeah.
and pivoting.
And
That's
you know
awesome.
that's a good idea because it's like, how haven't this been thought of before?
Yeah. Right. Necessity, baby.
It's necessity. Yep.
Necessity
God,
breeds
that's
creativity.
I can't. It's called Zwift.
Zwift.
ZWIF.
It's awesome.
Sign me up for that one.
I mean, that's
Well,
how I
not
play
really,
bike
not
riding
watching.
right now. Like I'm riding hours every week. You know,
Playing a video game.
playing the video
It's
game.
freaking
Yeah. And there's like a training plan, so it's
Talk
like
about a great way to appeal to the younger student. That probably like really appeals to younger.
Imagine getting that in an arcade.
Yeah, that's
shit.
sick.
yeah, you get on it.
You have a DDR.
Yeah.
Just make all the fat kids fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, it's I think you'll find like you figure out like, oh, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
I mean that's the big thing with endurance sports. Most people are like ride a bike, or I can run fast.
Yeah.
You don't know it. You just like.
Oh, absolutely.
figure it out.
I
It just
agree. I
happens.
agree with that. I agree with that. You almost like
That's so
fall
cool.
into it almost by accident, right? It just kind of happens.
God, that's awesome.
That's really cool. Well, obviously we talked about obviously kettlebells, racing, endurance stuff. What other stuff are you into, Derek? What stuff? What kind of passions and hobbies do you have outside of fitness? What's something random that you're into? That's
Oh man, donuts.
donuts, obviously.
Love history.
Donut. World history?
Yeah.
I was history major for a while.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sick.
What's your favorite period? In history.
I'm a homer. It's
Okay,
during the
ancient
revolution.
Greek,
Yeah.
ancient Greek.
No, I really wish I could more.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought Homer poet.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no,
yeah.
no. I'm a homer. I really like the time of the revolution, or where the world was sitting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. So early U.S.
Early
history is
American.
really
Civil War and Reconstruction, basically.
Yeah.
previous, right? French Indian War,
Antebellum.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Antebellum period.
Before that.
Growing up here, it's just you could literally,
1700s.
Yeah.
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 you could literally stand where the Boston Massacre happened. You could look up, in that same balcony, right where it happened, is that's where the Declaration of Independence is read to the people of Boston for the first time.
Yeah.
On that balcony.
Yeah, we're lucky that we live in an old part of the U.S. Right?
It's awesome.
I mean, relatively
we're older
speaking, in terms of Europe and Asia, babies.
Oh, yeah.
babies,
Nothing.
but,
Exactly. Yeah.
but yeah,
We have
right here. This is Revere's Run.
Yeah.
We're actually on Revere's Run.
Yeah. Which is sick.
Which actually, he ran right by. And the thing about it, I cannot remember the woman's name, but a woman ran further and longer than he did that same night.
I thought it was a man, but
I think it was a woman.
I understand that Paul Revere was great at marketing.
Yes.
So we know
he also did
Revere's name. He was also an iron,
Yeah.
silversmith.
Yes, he did the current dome.
Yeah.
For the state. He did the current dome for the state.
But he was really good at marketing, so that's why we call it Revere's Run. But yes, there were other people that obviously.
And Paul just took off.
Yeah, man. If you're good at marketing, then that's
I didn't
how you
know
get your
that.
name remember. That's
I didn't
cool.
know that. That's really cool.
I know who invented the cotton gin.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So, what's your favorite period of history?
Just took that time. Yeah.
Good question. I'd say ancient Greek, maybe Peloponnesian Wars.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess that time is really
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Like ancient Greek is really well. Honestly, ancient Greek and also their mythology is really something I wanted to. I wish I got so so into it where I could just rattle and just understand the relationships between everyone. All I really know at the moment
It is.
is Zeus stuck it in everyone. That's all I really know. And everything from Percy Jackson in that movie.
I did see those.
That's pretty much it.
I did see those, yeah.
I mean, it's the onset of Western civilization, right?
Right.
So these epics is the roadhouse of the ancient Greeks.
Right.
Yeah,
The Harry Potter.
Full circle, baby. I like it.
That's actually perfect timing.
That is. That's awesome.
Oh my god. So how do we wrap up again? Because we are on the. I mean, honestly, I would love to sit here for 4 more hours.
I could literally sit here for like 3 or 4
Literally
minutes.
sit for 4 more hours. I can feel us losing the attention of people. It's been 55 minutes.
Maybe.
I would have guessed.
Nice. We're about to have a PR thing. 'Cause I think our longest one's been like 55, 56.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
minutes or so.
I mean, it already would have been a PR if I wasn't an idiot.
Yeah. Nah, it's okay.
Well,
Is there anything? Actually,
Favorite
no.
donut place for people?
Ask him.
Yeah, the question, the harpoon question.
What-
That
Oh,
really
in terms of,
deep.
like-
That really deep question. Come on.
So I was actually using that more for like.
Well, what? Well,
Well,
just
either
no.
way.
You can use it for overall. Like just
So I guess-
overall.
Go
Go deeper.
So
Go
I
deeper.
guess I should say. Well, I'm gonna go deeper. I'm gonna pull it right out of my butt. We're just gonna see how it comes out. So we turned it to with birth. Like we don't like the term goals. Well, I don't. Like goals is starting to kind of feel like resolution. The same kind of like I don't know. so I like the term mission. Like when you come into the like, what's your mission? For a long time doing this in quarantine, I didn't really have much of a fitness mission. But to get a little bit deeper, a little peer pressure, but also I really like that. I guess as a coach, like, what is the mission you are trying to accomplish? Because like, we all have goals in different areas of our life. So like as a coach, like, what's your mission?
So what's your 2020 mission and beyond?
I mean, always, I guess my mission is to, like we talked about earlier, joy of movement, right? So like, and to try and touch as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And not to like motivate or inspire, but to encourage people to move and whatever brings them joy or like, sort of like find connection with their body.
Yeah.
And like where we live, right, is a very academic, intellectual area, right? So a lot of people don't have, the connection with their body as they should, right?
Very heady.
So
That's
right,
true.
so it's like,
Yeah.
but like it's so important, right? Like mind-body connection is so important. It makes us so much stronger.
Yes. And
Right? So
smarter.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We're always learning, right? Always a student.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, whether it be physical, or like mental, or just
Life.
philosophical.
Yeah.
Right. Like we're always evolving, always being better.
Yep.
And I think that's my mission, and it always has been. Right. It's like be better. Like I want to be a better human being, and I want to teach other human beings to be better human beings.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is.
Well,
That's a hell of a mission.
That's awesome.
That was a hell of a way
I
to
love
start.
that mission, man.
That was a hell of a way to start asking that question.
I had a feeling you were going to go because I like to also kind of go deep with answers like that too, and I feel like that's probably one of the reasons why
I enjoyed it.
why we gel so well. That's awesome, man. Well, I have to. I think I can speak for the four of us. But we say thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you
Yes.
for having
Loved
me.
having you.
Yeah,
That was
that's
an
a great
absolute
time.
honor.
And that was a great time to wrap up. We
feel
can't
like-
top that.
I feel like we
I was
have.
just gonna say.
I feel like there's an episode in the future where we got to talk about philosophy. Like we'll actually talk about it because some of the stuff you said reminds me of some of the stuff I've read about Stoicism and some Taoism, and a little bit of sprinkling of a little Buddhism in there, talking about.
And we're actually going to be having an episode where we just basically teaching Sean and I about
Yeah. That's like
so it's great.
it's only been like 4 or 5 months, but over quarantine I've been reading a few books and it's just cool stuff, man. It's cool, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Lao Tzu, and Thich Nhat Hanh. So
It's all a fun time.
cool philosophy. So.
Actually, Kevin, one of the coaches I work with, his brother is like a disciple of Thich Nhat Hanh.
Oh,
Oh, we gotta have him on.
that's
We gotta
gonna
have him
be
on.
awesome.
That's
All
his,
right.
I love Thich
Timon's
Nhat Hanh.
Vietnamese, so yeah.
That's
Alright.
amazing.
His
Yeah.
brother's
They're going to get into it.
So you guys should Google this guy. Google Thich Nhat Hanh.
Before we get too deep into it,
Yeah.
we're going to keep going.
Yeah,
But
we'll Google this guy. Very, very amazing human being.
Yeah.
Vietnamese Buddhist monk, and he lives in Plum
France?
Village in France,
Yeah,
right?
France,
Yeah, in France.
So Kevin's been there.
And wow, we're gonna have to have him on the show because I love
Yeah.
Thich Nhat Hanh.
It's
I'll
so
tell you,
hard to
he's a
wrap.
beast.
It is so hard. It is so hard to wrap up.
Yeah,
with.
I believe it.
I,
He's trying to do a beast tamer. Like,
Yeah,
He can
Oh,
press
that's
the beast
amazing.
for reps.
and he's a trainer at
Yes,
TR.
training.
Oh, dude, I need his info immediately. I'm gonna message him and
Yeah,
we're gonna get him on the show. Well, Derek, thank you.
Love Kevin.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, we're gonna have to talk to him. Derek, thank you so much for being on the show.
Really
I want to
appreciate
thank all of you guys so much for watching the show, especially those of you that stayed on this long, helping us out with the watch time and helping us grow and all that kind of stuff. So please go ahead and comment below what your favorite part of this show was and what you'd like to see more of. We're kind of going in a few different directions, talking about fitness, went a little bit like we kind of went into philosophy there, which is something that we're obviously passionate about, and obviously movies. So there are some questions that we'll answer in the next episode. Some of the guys dropped some really good ones. And yeah, I guess that's about it.
I do actually have one question.
What you
I
got?
feel like we should always ask.
Let's do it.
If you could name one beer after yourself, what would it be? Thank you, Sammy. It's just a gift that keeps.
That's
us
a
together.
good one. Yeah, I like that
What was
question
the
a
name
lot.
of your
What, like if you had to name a beer about yourself.
About
Yeah, so like, I T-Bone, T-Bone, I just nicknames I had growing up.
okay, so
Dumpster.
I have a nickname.
Yeah, it really
So
could be,
it'd be Day Day's beer.
Really?
Day Day's beer.
Day-Day's beer?
That is
Day
weird.
Day's beer.
What's the story
What's
behind
behind
it?
It's funny. Like actually, I was watching The Wire, and there's a character named Day Day.
That's right. Yeah.
And like I turned over to my friend and I said, what would your gangster name be?
Yeah.
Mine would be Day Day, and we like died laughing It was so funny, but
That's
been
amazing.
my nickname ever
Which
since.
one was Day Day? Who was Day Day again? Was that the younger? That was the
He was
young
like
kid,
trying to
wasn't it?
scam like in the politicians when they were in Annapolis with.
The show gets so much deeper than I know.
Oh, this shows that you guys gotta watch it.
I just remember the crack addict.
He's
He
the
had some
captain.
people.
Bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles. Bubbles is
Love Bubbles.
Didn't remember his name.
his development as a character. You cried. You cried.
Okay.
Yeah, you cried.
Compared to Breaking
He said he.
Yeah.
You can cut it off. Cut it off.
Yeah.
He said he got his like crack.
All right.
What crack Oscar, or like street Oscar when a crack addict actually came up to Bubbles.
Yes.
And
Yes.
handed him a crack vial and said, "You
In
need
life.
this more than I do." Yeah.
In life.
In life.
Yeah.
He said he
Yeah.
got his street Oscar or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he plays
Probably one of the best portrayals
That's
I've ever seen.
unreal.
Bubbles
is great.
His
Nutty.
yeah. He's so good. McNutty. Yeah. He's so
So
you'll cry.
That's
at the end of the show, you'll cry.
Oh,
Like the
you
very last
absolutely
part when he
will.
goes
Oh my
when he
God.
goes up to his sisters.
Don't say it.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Because I'm so into it. Where can I watch the show?
Yeah. HBO.
HBO.
You get
Okay.
HBO now.
Okay.
The Wire, dude, so good.
That show-
Well, Breaking Bad's another highly regarded show.
Dude,
so
Breaking Bad's up
Wire,
there.
Breaking Bad.
Yes,
Wow.
yes,
That's Wire.
yes,
That's Breaking
yes.
Bad.
That's
This is
what I
my
want.
pantheon. Right
Yeah,
there.
all right.
Wire over Breaking Bad, but
Yeah,
Wire,
but
but
like,
Breaking Bad's
but
really
bam.
good.
I would say that's
Breaking Bad's a
That
really
speaks
good show.
volumes.
Breaking
I
Bad's
just
really
finished
good.
that, so
Yeah.
I'm ready. So.
Yeah,
holy.
absolutely. Awesome. Well, guys, we'll bring it back to you. Thank you so much for watching the series, especially if you were here, if you're still here now.
Is
And
this live?
No.
No. This is just a recording. Yeah, no, you're good.
If it was, that'd be something else.
Yeah.
So working on my speaking voice now. But
Theater voice.
thank you guys so much for
Theater.
theater. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Arrested Development.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love that
Wrestling.
show.
Yeah, I love wrestling.
So actually, we're gonna go for 3 more hours now. No, thank you guys so much for watching the show. Appreciate you. Please comment below with what you liked about the show, what you'd like to see more of. We are running a 1,000 subscriber challenge, so we're gonna have some fun. Really trying to grow this channel. We're currently at rookie numbers, so what do we need to do?
Pump those
To
up.
pump those numbers up, baby. And so we're at 130, so our goal is 1,000 for our initial goal. So when we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, we're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna choose 5 winners. We're gonna get into this. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Those 5 winners, you're gonna get 5 personal training sessions with us. So whether it be in person or virtual, full hour, full Monty, let's rock and roll, baby. If you're local, come to us at the gym, and obviously we'll do it via Zoom and virtual. We're gonna throw in a T-shirt, one of our Strength with Purpose T-shirts. So we're gonna have some fun, and we'll even put your nickname. If you have a nickname, we'll put it on the back for you too. So we're gonna customize it for you.
You can't take DD though.
And you can't take Day Day. No. He's Day Day. He's Day Day. So we're throwing those in to hit the 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Please subscribe to the channel,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you guys next week.
Cheers.